Welcome back to Santagato Studios. I'm Greg Dybeck, but today I'm channeling my inner Sean Evans, the host of Hot Ones, because I will be interviewing Joe while he takes a hot wing challenge. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Thank you for having me, Greg.
Sean,
How
do you do with spice?
I think I'm okay. I used to think I was really bad, but then once I started to dabble in hot sauce, I was like, you know what? I feel like I could handle more than I gave myself credit for.
Okay.
Just to start, by the way, I do think I touched something and then already got something in my eye, so
Watch your eyes.
there are parts of my face that are on fire at the moment.
Okay, hot start.
Yeah.
Let me explain the rules because this is not your typical hot wing challenge. So we have 7 wings in front of you. Each one is spicier than the one before, and the last 3 are extremely spicy. Now for each wing, I'm going to ask you a deep and personal question because I think it's time that the people get to really know Joe. None of this, how did you get started on YouTube nonsense. I want to get deep.
Oof. You want to get deep in me?
I want to get inside of you.
You want to get deep inside of me?
But there is a twist. I actually think that I know you so well as a person that I've written down a keyword or a phrase for each question that I ask.
Okay.
Now, if you say the keyword or phrase in your answer, you eat the wing.
All right.
If I'm wrong and you don't say the keyword or phrase, then I have to eat the wing.
Perfect.
Make sense?
I'll just speak in Spanish or something.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
For wing 1, we have the Hot Ones Classic Garlic Fresno Edition. You are a man who gets a lot of praise for your successes, a lot of validation and support from your fans. And let's be real, you've had a lot of successes throughout your career, but I'm curious about failure because as we all know, losing is just as much a part of the game as winning is. So can you tell us about one of your biggest failures and the lesson that you learned from it?
That's a good question. I had written a script and I had showed it to a bunch of people and everyone said it was funny.
What kind of script?
It was for a Netflix show and it was like a series for, I don't know, it was something about, I don't want to say what it was about actually. I had written it and I showed it to a lot of people and they all said it was really funny and really good. And then I showed it to you and you gave me like 3 pages on why it fucking sucked.
It wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. Looking back,
It was not good.
it was not good.
Great answers though. The keyword that I had
TV script.
was TV script.
I didn't say TV
You
script.
didn't say the words TV, but like you,
Yeah.
so let's establish the rules. Does this count? Also, the first wing's not hot, so I'll eat it.
Yeah. No, it counts now, but that wouldn't have counted later on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you want to be exact. Shout out Heatnist, who makes the sauce. How's that taste?
That's just good. It's not even spicy.
I would have happily eaten that if you challenged the rules.
Yeah, no.
For wing number 2, we've got Queen Majesty Jalapeno Tequila Lime. Also sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Joe, what happens when we die? Is there an afterlife? Or is it simply eternal darkness while our corpses become food for the worms?
I don't know. You know, I feel like as I get older, like I'm 30 years old. It's become more of a reality that people die in your life. You know what I mean? Because when you're like 16, people don't really die. Like maybe your grandparents or something, but like that feels normal when a grandparent dies. You're kind of like socialized into thinking like, okay, whatever. But then you turn 30 and like some people who mean something to you, especially now in the information age where you can just find out when anyone dies. I find it hard to believe that anyone really knows what the fuck they're talking about. So I think that, you know, people who say that like nothing happens and it's just absolutely nothing, it's blackness, whatever, that is easier to comprehend than this like religious story of like you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna be beautiful and the best thing ever and like food in abundance and you're just gonna be happy every day.
Right.
It's easier to just logically think about like nothing happens. But I don't think that anyone can really truly know or be correct. So I feel like it lies between those two things.
The keyword I chose was religion.
Did I say it?
You said religious.
I did say.
So we're back at the same.
I think that's fine. I said religious. I'm gonna give this one a go. What is this? Jalapeno, tequila, and lime hot sauce.
Yes. Had that sauce, delicious.
Is this the one that you always talk about? You're like, yo, I put this on it.
Talk about it. For wing number 3, we have Secret Handshake Food Co.'s Everything Bagel Hot Sauce.
Everyone who works at that company sounds really hot.
Yeah. Great group of people. Joe, as you age and evolve as a creator, you are definitely diversifying your brands, your assets, your portfolio quite nicely, I would say. The most recent addition is the world's first Everything Bagel Hot Sauce. I'm biased because I am a co-creator and partner in this venture, but it is fucking delicious.
It is.
It is so good. Can you tell us how this project came about and why you are so excited about it?
You guys talking about this? That's available at theheatonist.com.
Heatonist.com, no the.
Heatonist. With this, Greg had hit me up one day and was like, would you be down to make a hot sauce? And I was like, okay, like what? Like, it's so random. I was like, yeah, sure. Like, that sounds cool. It's like this company is in Brooklyn. They make great hot sauces. Like, they're the best in the country. I was like, fucking yeah, let's do it. And it's the guys who work with Hot Ones. We sent an email to the guy who owns the company, and we sort of guessed his email. We assumed it was something. We didn't have it. We just were like, it's got to be either this or that, and we nailed it. And to our surprise, we had just reached out to them, and we said like, we want to help market in a hot sauce, collaborate, whatever. And they wrote us an email back, and they were like, yeah, sure, let's fucking do that. The first time that we got there, they put like 5 different sauces on the table, this being one of them. And the color, immediately we were like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't look like hot sauce. So immediately I was drawn to that, and I opened the bottle and I smelled Everything Bagel. And I was like, this is Everything Bagel, isn't it? And he's like, yeah.
You did call it immediately.
Yeah.
Just from smelling.
Yeah, and I was like, this smells exactly like it. And there had to be tweaks that were made from that point on to get to where we are now. But yeah, that's kind of how it happened, and we've been working on it for like a year now. That's in a nutshell how it came to be, and now we're super excited about it because I really do think that this is like obviously super original. It hasn't been done before. It's a taste that everyone loves. It's like an ode to New York, where we're from. So it really checks all of the boxes for us, and it's really fucking good. And I'm super proud of this, and I'm glad that you had that fucking crazy idea that day.
As we build this media and production company, I would say, as you know, we're getting older. I lost my hair. So it's important to us to really build this company out, diversify. And this is kind of an emphasis on the production side, where if we feel like we could do it, we're just gonna have a go at it.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't mind eating that wing right there, but the last words, the very last words that you said in your answer.
Crazy idea.
Crazy idea.
Wow.
That's funny. That came down to the wire. It's so good.
You're gonna have one?
Let's celebrate. I'm gonna have one with you.
I'm gonna put more on mine.
Oh yeah.
It's not hot. It is hot.
I think it's hotter than people think it is. It's not a mouth burning, non-enjoyable.
It's definitely when you're eating it, you're like, yeah, it's a hot sauce, but it's so flavorful and so fucking good.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Cheers.
Down the hatch.
Secret handshake.
Bink.
New company.
Wow. This is my second time having it on wings. Oh man.
It's a lot of flavor first, and then you're like, whoa, what I get into? But then eases out, and you immediately want more. Wing number 4, we have Ginger Goat Ginger Pineapple Hot Sauce. Now, you are someone who exudes a lot of confidence on screen, but I think that it's important to remind people that you and other public figures are still just human. So what are some of your biggest insecurities that you battle with?
My biggest insecurities. One of my biggest insecurities, and this is probably where you got me, is I've had imposter syndrome for so long, especially when it comes to the business side of things, because I always feel like people kind of looked at me as like, I got lucky, or I got where I got for whatever reason, or, whatever, just whatever they assume. And it took me a long time to really feel like I belonged where I was. Imposter syndrome. Damn, you fucking nailed me, dude.
He called it.
And I also called it that you would write that too. I knew that.
This is Ginger Goat.
Yes.
We actually met. Shout out if you're watching this. I forget your name, but we met you at a hot sauce party.
This is fire.
Let's move on.
Fuck, my mouth hurts now. Yo, right here hurts.
Because you touched it.
I don't know.
Careful. Wing number 5, we have Adobo Loco, Hamajang, Smoky Ghost Pepper Goodness. These final 3 is where it really gets kicked up a notch.
Yeah.
Most of us know the origin story of your career. Dropping out of college to take a chance on yourself, make videos. You told the story in the beginning, because you always tell the story. But that was over 10 years ago now, if I'm correct. And I'm curious, in this current stage of your career, as we sit here in your brand new studio space, what are the things you are most thankful for that have contributed to your sustained success?
What do I attribute to it, or what am I thankful for?
What are the things that have contributed to your sustained success that you're thankful for?
Just like the people around me and like my family have always been very like reassuring, you know?
The people around you, you say?
The people around me have been very reassuring, but also like, that one's hot. What the fuck? Like it wasn't that hot going in.
The Reaper. This is getting serious. We're in the back half now.
What was it again?
Oh man, he's losing it.
What am I thankful for?
You were talking
at this
about the
stage?
people around you?
Yeah, the people around me and my family, I feel like that have been crucial in this whole thing because they've been very like reassuring, and it's been hard to doubt myself because of that.
Okay.
If I am proud of myself, that means that I've gotten some help from the people around me. So that's why that's my answer. But I am proud of myself in the way that I just have this like blind confidence that like either I'll figure it out or the people around me are figure it out. And I can get help. And I've made friends over the years that are like very smart and helpful through many parts of my career, or just any random conversations with people that maybe I'll never use what they have ever told me, but I remember it. And I'll always remember it. And like, if the opportunity comes, then I will apply something that they said in those things. I'm thankful for, you know, all the people who have been watching me too, like for years. Like, and that's not like some fucking Oscars speech, like thank you to the fans or some shit, but there really are people who I see their name like on Instagram or something. I recognize their name from fucking 2013.
Yeah.
And also like with you too, like, cause with you have helped me like take everything sort of to the next level when we started working together on shit. You were one of the first people that I was able to like bounce ideas off of, and you tell me they fucking suck. Because for the most part, a lot of people don't really understand like content or media or any of these things. So it's difficult to get an opinion from them, because if you don't know, everything's gonna sound good, you know, but when you talk to people whose opinion you respect or whatever, and they're able to tell you like this sucks, and you know, I'm fucking all about that.
If you meet someone when you've already had a level of success, it's hard to find the people who are still gonna give it to you straight or say to your face, that's a bad idea.
Or like, yo, you gotta keep fucking going, or keep, you know, whatever. And
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
okay, I was wondering if, well, thank you, first of all.
Sure.
I was wondering if I was one of the people. If you wanna list the people who are close to you,
list the people.
who are some of the people that you're most thankful for?
You wrote a name down? Is that what you did?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to elaborate on the people.
I'm done. My answer's done. What's the fucking answer, you piece of shit? He wrote his own name.
But you did talk about me.
I said you, yeah, you.
I know, but I'm an idiot, because
You should have.
I guess why would you say,
Greg.
because you're talking to me?
I didn't say Greg.
You didn't say Greg,
This one's yours. I actually have had this sauce before and it's delicious, but it is hot.
shit. Oh, shit.
Okay, that's it. Here.
Dude, that's wet.
Dude, it smells so good. It's hot. It's gonna get you, and it lingers. What's in there? Is that ghost pepper? Yeah, it is. Ghost? Mm-hmm. It's good?
It's good, but it's coming.
I may dab these if I have to hit them. Just because I feel like they're dry. I don't want to like be a cheater.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, it's when you stop chewing. It's when you stop chewing.
Yeah, yeah.
These two are both extremely hot. This made an appearance on the 5-second rule video we did. Subscribe to the channel, Santagato Studios.
That's fucking hot. I can
Super
confirm.
hot. But the bomb is hands down the worst one, which is the next one.
Yeah.
I'm okay. It's very good, but now we've entered a new level.
Yeah.
Well, the next wing is the bomb. I mean, it needs no introduction, even though I just talked about it for a minute, but that's what we got here. So you are someone who has entertained and will continue to entertain a lot of people. But when all is said and done, what do you want people to remember about you more than anything?
I think about this a lot because it's also the way that I want to remember me.
Okay.
Who am I? You know, like what kind of person are you? You know, and I guess all I want people to kind of take away from all of it is like, I just fucking did that shit. Like that's really it, you know? Like, and I've had a conversation with my friends and random people, and we have fucking drunk at a bar or something, and I'm talking to people who like know who I am, and they ask me for advice or something, and I'm like, bro, I literally just had this talk with one of my friends like a week and a half ago, and just be like, bro, just fucking do that shit. Like it's
Can you define did that shit?
All right, this is gonna be a long answer. When I was first starting out doing YouTube, I would watch every single interview for fucking Inside the Actor Studio, and all these actors and all these people, they're saying the same thing. The only difference between them and people who aren't them is the fact that they like really fucking did it. Not that that's the only difference, but like that's a big difference because there's a lot of people who have great ideas and great talents, but there's so much planning, like, oh, we have to do this and that or whatever, planning, and we know now at this point in our careers that like planning gets you nowhere. There's a certain amount of planning you have to do before you launch an idea, before you really like actually do something, but it never goes the way that you want it to go, ever.
It can almost become a crutch that you kind of lean on that stops you from the execution phase, which is the scariest. And I'm kind of taking from your answer too of someone who you kind of took the ultimate risk because you would have failed, and you would have failed publicly.
Right.
And then you would have had to figure out how to pick up the pieces because you dropped out of school for this. What is it? What comes next? So you kind of did, you were someone who sort of didn't have a plan B. And that's admirable, but it's risky and it's tough for a lot of people to do.
Anything that I have done or will continue to do, I never feel like I have it figured out. If you feel that way, then you're fucking lost. Like if you feel like you have it figured out, you're fucking wrong and you're drowning. Like you're just kidding yourself. Like I never lie to myself. Like I'm very honest with myself, and I feel like I'm just getting started too. Like I'm not impressed by anything I've done up until this point, and like that's just what it is. Besides the sauce, but the sauce is fucking great. And not just because you just said that, but I feel like I'm just entering that phase of my life where it's like, okay, now we can take all of the experience that we had up until this point and really focus it and build like great things, and I hadn't taken that approach before. I mean, you guys can see it with the Santagato Studio videos. We're trying to take things to the next level. We got the studio space now. Like it's a different phase in my career, and I'm a different person than I was, when I was fucking 20 years old making videos. So I really hope that people know that although you do have to have a talent to a certain degree or whatever, like just don't let anything get in your way. Because if I would have been worried about like, how am I gonna pay for all this? Or like, I don't know how to edit, like, and I don't know anything about cameras. I still don't know anything about cameras. I know nothing about lighting, barely know anything about production. And I definitely didn't know how to edit. I taught myself how to do that. Or I was gifted a job at Elite Daily, like, because the video team was 2 people, and they were like, you make videos, you can be here. I was like, fuck yeah. But I took the opportunity that I was given, and I sat next to people who knew much more than me and took as much as I can from that because I wanted to fucking do this forever. So, you have to be lucky, but you also have to be ready to be lucky as well. So I was like ready to be like, bro, I'm fucking already bought into this, like full on. And I didn't really worry about like, am I gonna get paid for this or I'm gonna whatever. Like I did YouTube for free for so many years because I just enjoyed doing it. I've been doing it since I was fucking like 11, like I was making videos on cassette tapes with Frankie. Just do it and care about it. You will figure it out, but enough with the fucking planning. Because also like, you don't know what you're doing. Like a lot of times we don't know what the fuck we're doing, like we just go into an idea like we kind of know, but like we probably don't know enough that we're not experts yet. You don't have to enter as an expert. You have to know just enough, start doing it, make a bunch of mistakes, and then fucking change it along the way and you'll get that. That's just fucking do it. That's it.
I have sad news to report.
I said it.
The sad news is that you Didn't say it.
Really? What was it?
So after that selfish rant about how hard he works, I guess I gave him a little too much credit because I thought he would talk about wanting to be remembered as a good person. But no, guess not.
You're so pissed. I do hope that people think I'm
No.
I'm not eating it.
He's not a good person now, and don't think. He's just the guy who did it. Oh, the whole point of the bomb was that it's supposed to be hard for you to answer the next question, not hard for me to ask the next question. Dude!
Adobo. Can I finger this and I'll take a little bit too?
Finger. No, you don't have to do that.
I'll do it. I've always wanted to try it.
I'm like gonna spread this around a little. Watch your eyes.
Oh shit, it's hot immediately. Oh fuck. Whoa, this is hot.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's hot.
So I'm done. Like, I'm tapping out after. This is the Hot Ones experience.
Actually, I'm okay. I think.
Well, you went like
Wait,
that.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Dude, I thought this was a given out of all of them.
The good person?
Because I feel like we've had this conversation and you just always talk about, like, you want to be a good person.
I do.
I understand your answer.
It's hot. He took that with his whole body. He was like,
Bro.
it's hot. Immediately hot. Yeah. Yo, I think, I'm going to say this. If I ever get on that show, right?
You're going to train?
No, I think that I could just crush these. Like now I have ultimate confidence.
My body's doing things. I'm going to do one more. Ah!
What the fuck was that?
Oh, I keep like ducking. Something's coming after me.
The British.
No one's exaggerating.
The tip of my tongue really hurts.
Oh, I want to cut it out. Are you ready for the next wing?
Yeah.
Please say the thing. I'm not even confident in this one.
Garlic Reaper sauce.
Yeah, torchbearer. Garlic Reaper sauce. This is the final wing. Final question.
You okay?
No, this is crazy. Through 6 wings, we've gotten deep, we've gotten personal. But I want to finish up by talking about the thing that got you to where you are today. Comedy. In your opinion, what's the recipe for a great joke?
Wow.
Please say the word.
I honestly don't know what word you could have written for this. Whenever I do anything, right? A video, like a podcast, whatever, or a clip, or whatever that gets thrown up. To me, I used to think this way at first, where when I first started creating videos, I created videos for my friends. And I was like, if they find this funny, then it's funny. Because I think all of my friends are funnier than me. Like there's like fucking 12 of them and they're all fucking hilarious. So I think that my approach is like, how can I make these people laugh? How can I make my friends laugh?
Okay.
And then I kind of work from there, you know, and I try to not take myself too seriously. Try to look at, you know, I realize that what I'm doing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, like it's all very narcissistic. It's all like, you know, whatever, but we're all indulging in it anyway. Like just because I'm saying I'm being narcissistic doesn't change the fact that I am. Like very aware of that as well.
Yeah.
If the people who make you laugh, you make them laugh, then you know you got a good joke.
Well,
I didn't say it, did I?
you didn't say it.
What was the word?
My word was effort.
Effort.
So this was very last minute because I didn't know what to write. We've had conversations where I know that one thing we both appreciate in comedy is when there's an absurd amount of effort that goes into something that's ridiculous. Like an absurd amount of research, planning.
Yes.
I mean, I just sat for over 2 hours, I think.
Really?
It was a long time. Just call it 2 hours to get this ball cap on.
Yeah.
And we didn't do anything else. Like, we didn't make this look like Hot Ones. Like, we didn't pick the same sauces. Like, so I know that that is something you appreciate too. I thought that it might go there. I honestly thought that you staring at me with this bald cap would say that. Like, would prompt you to say, like,
Yeah.
oh, like, an over-the-top, oh, that's still lingering, over-the-top effort to, like, make a joke or, like, have a punchline.
Can I have a bite of it though? I want to try it too.
How about you grab another wing from over there?
Okay.
And we both do the only if you want. I mean, look.
No, I'm down.
I've lost this game. I got really cocky
Yeah.
here, and then just, oh my God, I had the last 3. You had the first 4 and I had the last 3.
Yeah, I feel bad.
But if you want. Oh boy.
Here, I just put a little dab on there for you.
A little dabby.
Okay, ready?
Unity.
Yeah. Unity, yeah. Ooh, that tastes really good though.
It does.
It's hot. That is hot.
Whoa! wait. You like the bomb comparable,
Yeah.
but it tastes way better. This has no redeeming qualities.
No, this shit is good. Welcome to the Reap Show. Oh, fuck.
Joe Santagato, we've summited the mountain of spice together.
Is this his line?
I don't know. It sounds like it. I'm sure he said that.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me. We've summited the mountain of spice together through 7 wings. We got deep. I think we did explore parts of you that were unexplored. We touched. We got deep. Fuck. This one's hot, but it was truly a pleasure. I really enjoyed this conversation. I appreciate your answers. I appreciate you being vulnerable. And to finish it off, this camera, tell the people what you got going on.
Guys. Oh, your ass. Heatonist.com. HEATONIST.com.
Or our social media handle.
Or the social media handle, Secret Handshake Foods. Go get yourself a bottle of Everything Bagel hot sauce. Super flavorful, not that hot, not as hot as this.
No, not even close to as hot as this.
You can put it on everything. You can put it on your breakfast sandwich, burritos, pizza, chicken, wings, everything.
Ass.
Go get yourself Everything Bagel hot sauce. Super proud of this. The first ever Everything Bagel hot sauce, especially from New York. If you're watching this, it's your duty to get this. We are all about the Everything Bagel, all right? So go get that. Appreciate you guys for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe. We'll see you next time.